Another lovely day at the Vlog Extras, and we are here with this beautiful creature. Who the hell are you?
I'm Evey. I am Jules and Monty's assistant. No, scratch that. Artistic director. And I am also Nancy. As I remember, Ed and Imogen are two of my best friends, and they were writing this thing, and I was hearing about it, getting updates from Imogen, and I said, oh, if you guys make this, I'd love to be involved. And Imogen said, well, there's actually a character that we think you'd be really good to play. Got some script, read Nancy, was like, yes. And then I was in the dressing room one day with Edward, and we were talking a little bit about Jules and Monty, and I think what happened was you got down on one knee and said, Evey, will you also be our director? And I said, oh, yes! I thought you'd never ask. And so I accepted. When we decided to make it in conjunction with TUTV, I, was like, okay, so my directing background is in theater. I feel very comfortable talking to actors and doing blocking and that kind of thing, but I don't know how to work with film. That's when we kind of decided to split the directing between Andy and I, Andy being more of the technical side of things and me being the artistic director, which is kind of just an umbrella term. I just did a lot of different things. Everyone had a job, whether it was boom holder, person shusher, or shiny sweater holder. And that's what I loved about Jules and Monty. It's such a creative group that worked on this, and everyone kind of did a little bit of everything, which was really fun and sometimes confusing. So my concept really for Jules and Monty was dual. For one, it had the purpose of making Shakespearean language accessible and interesting. I wanted to present it in a way that was accessible, but without dumbing it down. Be like, make but soft from what light through yonder window breaks. We didn't want to be like, bitch's light is on in her bedroom, That was one purpose, of making it accessible in an interesting way while still preserving the beauty of the language. The other purpose was to fill in the blanks in a popular story. It occurs in such a short span of time, and there's always people who are like, Romeo and Juliet is so unrealistic. They met and fell in love in 3 days. And I'm like, yes, but that doesn't detract from the fact that it's a beautiful tragedy. In a weird way, Bard forgive me, in a weird way, we were able to correct some of the problems that people have with Romeo and Juliet in this adaptation, because we were able to give them a more fleshed out relationship. We were able, I think, to give the female characters a little bit more depth. Not like the nurse, for example, is obviously a much more important character.
Like you'd know anything about that. I've been doing this weird thing where I ask people to join me on the floor.
Chillin'.
Just straight chillin'. So do you have a favorite moment from on set that you can think of in particular?
Oh my god. Most memorable moment. I won't say favorite, but most memorable moment is when I was locked out of my room, basically, for like 3 hours while we were filming the balcony scene, and I was in my towel, and underneath my towel I was just wearing like underwear and like a strapless bra so that it looked like I was naked. I was standing outside the door listening intently for my cue. So people kept on walking through the hallway being like, who is this naked biddy like eavesdropping at a door? And like 7 people came up to me and were like, are you okay? And I was like, go the fuck away. That was Vlog Extras with me, Evey. Tune in next week for someone else probably cooler than I am. That's all for now, folks. Boop. If you guys like this web series, you should probably send me money.
Yeah.